Greetings petrolheads, welcome back to Automation the Car Company Tycoon Game. Today I wanna be doing a revision of the 1960 Marina. Still don't really have a name for it. I'm recording this right after finishing the previous episode, so that's why. I just couldn't think of a name in time. So what I'm gonna do today is make a Roadster out of this one in 1962, leave everything else pretty much the same, and then make a second generation of the Spark. So this is gonna be the Roadster. Yeah, okay. Engine's gonna stay the same. We are probably gonna have to stiffen up the rear suspension. Or the whole suspension, really. Yeah, otherwise it would bottom out. Okay. Right. How would this do then? 8.5 seconds. Actually, that's a lot slower. What was the other one at 7.6, I think? The coupe? But, you know, this is probably going to be more of a... Well, you're not fooling on anyone. This is not going to be a decent cruiser because, like, 7.3 comfort. It's about as uncomfortable as I can imagine. But hey, it's going to be quick for its time at least. And considering the fact that it's carrying a lot of extra weight because of the fact that it's convertible. Yeah, well, that'll be that. And then let's revise the Spark. Put it into a second generation. Also in 1962. No. Excuse me? There we go. Okay. 1966. Spark Mark II. Okay, aesthetically, we're gonna make a few changes that are not too significant, I guess, because what can we really change in this thing? Honestly, I like the front as it is. We could maybe add a few vents, like... No, you ruined it. Those are not really very visible anyway. And when they are, they're not looking that good, so let's leave them away. We could give this another set of these and put that like there. Do I want to do that? Move this further here. Make this a little bit smaller and then longer. Well, okay, yeah. Maybe add a couple of vents like on the fenders here. Further back. Yeah, sure. And then on the rear, what can we honestly change here? The size of the taillights, perhaps? I'm just gonna clone this one so we have exactly the same size. And then give it a little bit of chrome, I guess. Sure, okay, that'll do. And engine, we're gonna be probably developing a new engine. Yeah, it's about time. Like 7 years have passed and it's gonna be another inline 4. And it's gonna be from aluminium. It's gonna have overhead cam again. And again, it's gonna be around 1.6. Let's maybe go a little bit bigger with like 1.75 liters. There we go. Forged steel, forged internals overall. And then this is gonna be like 8.2. Carb setup. With performance intake again. And yeah. Long tubular headers. Don't need very much here, like that. No muffler. We're not making much more power right now, but yeah, now we're starting to make a lot more power. 50 horsepower, and we can still go quite a long way here. 96 horsepower. 97. 98. 99. 99.9, come on. You can do it. You can't do it. Damn it. There we go. Okay. 100 horsepower. We're gonna go with a little bit more quality in here as well, just like we did on the previous model. And we have this thing up to, yeah, 6,000 RPM. Again, reliability is not the top priority on these cars. If it were, I wouldn't be revving this engine so high. But instead we want power. And we are now making 110 horsepower. And it's actually lighter than the previous generation. Yeah, because of the aluminum block, of course. 8.5 seconds now, although we now have a lot more wheel spin. Wider tires, slightly wider, front and rear. Sports tires as well now, 8.1 seconds. Gonna go up with up to solid discs. That gets rid of the brake fade that we had. It was actually not that much. And okay. Still don't want power steering, don't really need it. Let's stiffen this thing up a little bit. There we go. No bottoming out. Okay, it's stiff enough to not bottom out. That's good. And we're at pretty much the same weight as the Spark Mark I, although we are making a decent amount more power. Well, the first generation had 88 horsepower, this has 110. So 22 more horsepower doesn't sound like much. And again, this car weighs just so little, like 716 kilograms, that 22 extra horsepower actually do make a difference. They do make a noticeable difference. And again, pretty much in 4th gear this thing stops accelerating. Still manages a 16.5 second quarter mile time. It's not so bad. It could be giving it a much shorter gearing when it comes to top speed. And that way we don't need to do as much work in 4th gear. Yeah, that seems better. That's a 16.4. But especially in 4th gear, it seems a lot quicker now than it used to. And yeah, we did lose a little bit of top speed by doing that. It went like 172 beforehand. Now it goes 168. That's still quick enough. That's still fast enough for a 1962 on a British sports car. This thing does turn in nicely. 0.97 G in 1962. It's actually really good. Yeah, okay. Obviously, this isn't the fastest car around the F3 track, but then again, it's also from 1962. It's a 1.75 liter. Okay, I think thematically this still very much fits into the sort of theme that we're trying to build here. Small, lightweight British sports cars. And yeah, I'm content with this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.